All right. It's the Dicks in Your Life podcast. Today's date is January 16th, 2021. Doing things a little bit differently today. Ignore the headphones that I'm currently wearing. But how you doing, Eugene?
I'm doing good. Enjoy trying to ignore like the headphones he's wearing. I don't know what that was supposed to mean, but like don't ignore it. Just accept that he's wearing headphones. That's it. But yeah, no, it's good. It's the day he said. It's 2021. Oh yeah. Like, I mean, it's 3 years after Harrison Ford, I don't know, did some crazy shenanigans. It's 2019, right? And Blade Runner? Yeah.
20. Oh, in the original Blade Runner, yeah.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, no, so we're here. Dicks in Your Life podcast. Eugene Dix, Joseph Earl Nuska Jr.
What's your middle name?
Go ahead. Stroke out again. Eugene Francis Dix.
EFD.
Yeah. So go ahead, Joe. Lead us off into the oblivion.
All right. Well, so interesting week. We'll go ahead and do a segment of my crackhead neighbor. So the cool thing, but not cool thing, was Eugene finally got to experience some of what I have to deal with on a regular basis. So him and his family came over last Saturday to watch the Washington football team play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we went to go get the car. And as we're coming back, we just start seeing one cop car after another start pulling up on my street right where my apartment is. About 6 or 7 cop cars later, we kind of just, stop, get out, and pretty much ask the cops, like, hey, can we go ahead and, like, we live there. He's got to go get his fiance and son. Is that cool? And they're like, nah, just stay back for right now. Next thing you know, they having one person after the next come out of the house. And then eventually they get on like the bullhorn and start, call it out by the address and start telling them to come out with their hands up, or they're going to come out with the canine unit. So after a few minutes,
they're going to go in with the canine unit.
They're going to go in with the canine unit. So after a few minutes, they go in with the canine unit. And after that, they let them all go. I didn't see any of them get arrested. So that was kind of interesting. Not really sure what happened. But we made a lot of good friends. We met some of my neighbors.
No, we didn't. The neighbors we met, like, yeah, one lady was cool. The other two were 100% fucking like Trump support. And like,
oh yeah, that's the house that had the Trump sign for the longest time. That one lady was a bitch though.
Yeah. So we
didn't
make friends. We knew we've now have identified a couple more cunts.
Yeah.
And then we met one lady who was like
Jessica
wonderful,
was cool.
ex-cop, now lawyer. Like,
yeah.
Who was really cool. But like,
you guys were all talking about Star Wars and whatnot.
Yeah, we were. This is best friend. Didn't even know her name was Jessica, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's my neighbor, so I know now.
Okay.
But it's funny. The only way I've been able to meet most of my neighbors is from like whenever I'm walking outside and the cops are there, like everybody comes out. So I just start like, I walk around, walk my dog, and I'm just like, oh, what's up? Hey, your name's Eric? Oh, your name's Joe too? Nice. But dude, yeah, no, that one lady that lives in the Trump house was like, you could just tell like when she was, what did she say? Like, oh, you guys, like, how do you live there? Something like that.
Well, I mean, that where I thought like she was 100% a Trump supporter. She seemed like an old white lady, but like, no, she seemed like, and I don't even want to say Trump supporter. She's a shady person because like all she kept talking about was fucking like just gotta get. She doesn't know any of these people. She's just like, no, everyone that like does anything bad, like I know who they are. They're all tan.
What'd she say? She's like, I hear they're in some kind of gang. They're in a Tongan gang.
Well, that was specific, but before that one, she was just whatever. We don't need to go into detail. This lady, she's gonna die soon. She's fat. She's got diabetes. Not a big deal. But yeah, no, she was a coos. Good for her.
Yeah, so that was interesting. Eventually, we did get to go back in the apartment, and none of my neighbors got arrested. So a couple of nights later, I'm out walking the dog, and as I'm walking down my stairs, there's like a little alleyway that leads down my staircase, and some random dude I've never seen before just pops out and is just like kind of like definitely on crack or meth or whatever his drug of choices. And so he's just like, oh, I'm just waiting for my friend. So I'm like, oh, like you waiting for someone in the front? And he's just like, oh, I won't be loud. And I'm like, all right, that's a weird answer. So I go walk the dog, and I come back like 10 minutes later, and this dude is just sweeping the entire parking garage, which I was like, it's pretty nice of him. But also that's like definitely some crackhead behavior, sweeping the garage at like 10 o'clock at night. So I see my actual crackhead neighbor, and I'm like, oh, is this your friend? And he's like, yeah, it's my brother. He fucked up. So now he's got to sweep the garage.
So, you know, you understand that this is like, we are like extremely loud. They like live like the wall over. I'm trying
It's
to get
fine.
home.
No, the house is separated.
Yeah.
It's fine. What are they going to do?
I'm not saying I'm not like Mr. Hero. I'm just saying like, I got to get home.
Well, you'll see when I get further in this story, they already know we talk shit about them. So you'll see where this is going. But, so yeah, he pretty much tells me that his friend fucked up. So he's doing it to pay him back.
Doing chores. Yeah.
So as I go back upstairs, my girlfriend Yvette was like, hey, when I looked outside, I noticed that Will was kind of standing over the neighbor's car looking around, and it looks like he had shut the trunk and then started looking around again. So at this point, I feel like obligated, you know, I'm like,
hey, you never got to the part where they somehow
like trying to steal like a battery or to sell it for crack or whatnot.
In the trunk, yeah.
That's what you're
I say
saying.
trunk? Oh, hood, sorry, the hood.
Your neighbors already know that.
And so I'm like trying to watch out the window to see what I
them?
can see, and I can't really see much. So I just kept finding like little excuses to go back downstairs. I was like, I brought like a laundry basket downstairs to the garage, and
okay, get past your like a busybody fucking like routine.
Anyway, so after like watching for a little bit, I noticed that he was over by my neighbor's car again. So I called my neighbor. He meets me outside. At that point, they were already gone though. So my neighbor, I kind of fill him in what was going on, and then he just walks straight down to the front house and then like starts banging on the garage, and it's pretty much just like, you know, like, hey, he said that he saw some people over there messing with my car. And then so immediately everybody defaults to me just like, oh yeah, who'd you see? And I'm just like, oh fuck. It's like, and I sounded super white too. I was like, well, I don't mean to pass judgment, but the one guy, I'm pretty sure he was living off the streets. So yeah, no, if, you know, he was just back there sweeping the garage, and it's a little bit late to be sweeping the garage this time of night. And it just kind of freaked me out a minute. You know, I've never met this guy before. And then
that is pretty white. Go ahead.
They were like, oh, well, if it's Will, he's not even here. So if he comes back, just let us know and we'll take care of it. So I'm like, all right. But then I was also kind of mad at my neighbor for kind of like throwing me straight under the bus.
I mean, his car was getting broken into. You told him, so he was just.
Yeah, but now like I'm like the apartment snitch. I snitched on the neighbors for the bees, and now I'm snitching on the front for fucking sweeping the garage.
So I mean, you're getting frustrated about like what you've done. Exactly. Exactly. Like he's getting mad about people telling the truth. Like he's upset because people are saying, hey man, like, so what did you see? Because like you're obviously trying to tell people. So, which I'm not saying you shouldn't have. I mean, you should have, but good for you.
Thank you.
Don't get butthurt about like people like assuming like, oh, that guy is fucking gonna run his mouth.
Well, if they are a tonguing gang, you know what they say about snitches.
I'm buried.
Or stitches.
What? I don't think that's specific for tonguing like gangs.
I'm just saying gangs in general. Typically,
you said tonguing.
Well, because they are tonguing. But anyway, so yeah, all that happened, and then where else was I going with this?
You know.
Oh, and then so my other neighbor had like a lady friend over and told me that his car or her car got broken into and stole like an air mattress, a jacket, and then like a basket from like a funeral service she had attended for like one of her close friends.
What a combo. What
a score, right?
What a combo. Why is all that jazz in your car?
I don't know why.
You had to stay like at the funeral?
I don't know.
You had to stay, not at a hotel, but like at like the funeral site? Like, so you needed your air mattress and then like, okay.
But so.
The only thing she should have brought up that was stolen was like the thing about the funeral. Why was she telling everybody else about mattress?
Well, she probably wanted her air mattress back. And the jacket, I guess, was like a $200 jacket that my neighbor bought her.
Maybe she should prioritize. Don't buy $200 jackets. You'll have a real.
Well, she didn't. It was a gift.
So then she shouldn't be just.
Anyway,
Celtics?
So I told my neighbor, I was like, hey, go ask like the Trump house because they have a Ring camera, and her car was like parked right in front. And they ended up finding it was the dude who was sweeping the garage the other night. So then we talked to Will about it. We're like, hey, like your friend like stole his friend's like shit, like give it back. And he's like, oh yeah, dude, I'm so sorry. Like he's not even like supposed to be here. Like I had him sweeping the other night because he stole shit from us. So I was like, oh, that's why he was sweeping. So, but you know, they're getting evicted, so they have to leave by May. So that won't be an issue soon. So that's kind of cool. Not that I'm like thrilled that like they're going to be put on the street, but it'll be cool not have to deal with like police and raids. Yeah.
It'll be good.
Yeah, no more. And I don't know what we're gonna do for segments after that because I won't have any more crackhead neighbors.
Oh well, I mean, you won't put me to sleep, so it's good.
Thank you.
It's probably perfect. But yeah, man, that was like a big.
They talk shit to us. Oh, sorry. So about the neighbors talking shit or knowing that we talk shit about them.
Yeah, Joe's
So-
his conscience. Don't worry.
The night that me and my neighbor my other neighbor came out and we were talking in the garage.
Everyone's left if they're viewing this.
And then we didn't know that the crackhead and his friend were like hiding like in the little alleyway by the house. And so like we're over here like talking shit about them. And then like as we're like, all right, man, good night. Like I'll catch you later. We like turn around and book it like out of that little fenced area. So they're definitely like listening to whatever we said. But at this point, who cares?
I mean, I don't like getting stabbed. So
True. Getting stabbed's not fun.
nobody wants to get poked.
But yeah, I mean, you live in Manhattan Beach, so you don't have to deal with crackheads, right?
I mean, yeah, but I also don't. Yes,
That's good.
I mean, we have a couple that are like just linger around by like the gas stations on Aviation, but like I don't. I've dealt with them before. I also don't get so fucking involved. Like if they're fucking doing something to me, sure. Like I fucking like make a point about it, but I also don't fucking. The town crier over here. Fucking just talking to everybody's mom, Tom, Dick, and Nancy.
I'm like the neighborhood watch, dude. I'm establishing like a good program over here. And
The program is.
I'm getting like a good culture established, you know what I mean? See something, say something, you know.
Yeah, and then they fucking say that you said something. So nobody's.
Apparently that's how they go. Like, Joe said it.
No, they don't even know your name. They just know it's Whitey.
No, they know me.
But yeah, no. So shit happens here. I was here for. So let's get on to what we should be talking about, which is anything else. So what did you want to like start with? Because I feel like this week we had some stuff that like I know you're jazzed up. Just get it over with now because I don't want to have to keep talking about it. But get the your fight you got to watch today.
Yes. So first event of 2021.
Okay.
Did not disappoint. Max Holloway and Calvin Kattar 5-round fight, and it was like the best fight I've ever seen, honestly. Max Holloway is not a human being, and neither is Calvin Kattar. I've never seen somebody like take so much punishment and like still have a smile on their face at the end of the fight. But yeah, Max Holloway landed like something like north of 400 strikes, and there was just one crazy part where he was sitting there like talking to the commentators while dodging punches and also punching the other dude, and it was insane. If you have an ESPN Plus membership, I definitely recommend going and watching that fight if you didn't get to see it. So I'm stoked because next week you got McGregor and Poirier, and so this year's off to a good start. And they've been announcing a bunch of other fights. You got Stipe versus Francis Ngannou for the heavyweight in like March. Mm-hmm. And then you got Brian Ortega versus Alexander Volkanovski for the featherweight in March as well. So that's going to be pretty sick because pretty much Max Holloway definitely got robbed out of the last two fights of Volkanovski. So it'd be really sick to see Ortega beat Volkanovski and then go off against Holloway again, who Holloway's already beat Ortega. And Eugene's looking at me like,
I'm very confused because you were like, you got robbed against this guy, but you don't want to see him fight that guy again.
Yeah, because literally, like, they fought twice.
But he got robbed. So
he got robbed both times.
Wouldn't you want him to have, like, vindication and payback?
No, because that dude's, like, a super boring fighter.
Okay. Well, so I'd
rather just see him fight Brian Ortega because a fight with Brian Ortega. Yeah, but at least Brian Ortega's, like, he's better than when he last fought Max Holloway.
Yeah. And
it'd probably just be like a stand and bang fight. Like they would just be sitting there trading blows and it'd be awesome. So I'd much rather watch that than that short imp Alexander Volkanovski fucking just do nothing because that dude's like super vanilla. So.
Alrighty. So you heard it here first.
You heard it first, guys.
Yeah, maybe.
No, I was pretty excited about that. And then I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited for tomorrow. The two big playoff games tomorrow. We got the Browns and the Chiefs. And then
so excited. I
think I was just more excited, dude. I really want to see the Browns win.
How is it good? The other matchup is fucking just as phenomenal.
Oh, sorry, the Saints and the Buccaneers. Yeah, how did I forget that one?
Yeah,
that one's gonna be pretty cool too.
The two fucking all-time leading passers and touchdowns and yards going up against each other with a cane and like Social Security right on their tail. Like super excited. Like they're gonna go from literally a shot at the NFC Championship. early bird specials and cheap movie tickets.
One of them is, I think Drew Brees is retiring after this year. I think Brady's
They're
got
both old. That's what I'm saying.
But no, I think-
they can still, if they were old enough to get early bird specials and movie tickets that were cheap because of being senior citizens, they could still be playing football. That has nothing to do with it. And it's a joke.
But Drew Brees will have more time to do it because he's retiring. So
No, he's not going to have more time. He's actually going to have to wait longer because he's younger.
by 18 months, right? Something like that.
Nope. Drew
No.
Brees is like fucking 39 and Tom Brady is
really?
43.
Damn.
Never mind. Yeah, they're gonna be good football games tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. And well, hopefully there'll be good football games because today went how everybody should have fucking known it was gonna go. With the good old Los Angeles Rams imploding on themselves and letting Aaron Rodgers just shoot all over their fucking entire secondary. And don't blame Aaron Donald. Don't blame the front line because they were getting peppered with all kinds of block assignments and they were getting to the quarterback and Aaron Rodgers was just dishing it out quick like he always does when he knows he's getting rushed. In that secondary, all that shit talking by Jalen Ramsey straight up got pooped on.
Yeah.
Just
bad.
pooped.
Well, I think Aaron Donald, I think he was injured because he was like not even in every play. He was playing pretty limitedly.
Wait, okay. Well, that doesn't have anything to do with the secondary getting pooped on, but yeah.
But then the Bills, of course, pretty much just shat all over the Ravens.
Well,
Not all over, but it was definitely.
It was a horrible weather game, and
Yeah.
both teams couldn't really get any offense going. And
I mean, it was snowing
it's
in.
fucking snow. It's the temperature and the
Lambeau.
wind. It's the temperature and the wind. Fuck the snow. The snow don't mean shit. It's the temperature and the wind. It was cold and it was windy as fuck. Nobody could throw the football, including Josh Allen. He sailed like 1,000. They should have been up by fucking 1 points in the first quarter, but he sailed like 10 guaranteed touchdown passes because it was fucking windy as shit. And then Lamar Jackson gets hurt because he's trying to do everything and not mad at him for trying to do everything, but he did. But yeah, whatever. Football is great, but I want to talk about something that I know Joe doesn't know as much about, but like it's way more relevant to like people our age. Yo, James Harden and Kyrie Irving are like the two biggest pieces of shit in the entirety of the NBA. Like I know Joe probably hasn't like caught up or listened.
No, I know that he like plays for the Nets now.
When he plays for the Nets, he's a fucking scumbag.
It just makes me hate basketball even more than I already did.
No, I love it because when they don't fucking do well, because the two of them
Also
are
avoid,
trusted more than a
put
week.
on my grave.
So James Harden like went to the Houston Rockets. It's almost a decade ago now because like he did like so much for that franchise, even though he's like a one-man band. It just holds the ball and dribbles a bunch and scores a bunch of points, and they still lose in the playoffs.
It was number 2, so I would assume it's
He
newer.
did everything to like change like fucking like the system in like Houston. And then he fucking just betrayed like his
While we're on that
coach.
topic.
They got two awesome players. Yeah, coming off injury, but they got John Wall and Boogie Cousins came in. I was pumped. I thought that was going to be a fun ass team to watch. And John Wall and Boogie Cousins were playing super well when they first started there. And James Harden just comes to camp like fucking 45 pounds, like never missed a meal all offseason. Didn't work out, was super fat. And then pretty much said, I'm not going to play here because we're not going to ever win because we just can't win here. It's just garbage. And I need to be traded. And the city of Houston promptly did exactly what they should have done. He's opening a restaurant in Houston, just opened like 2 weeks ago. And the reviews that came out on Yelp like yesterday were hysterical. They were like, man, the cook and the chef of this restaurant is literally as soft as the fucking owner. And this place is garbage. Like they need to shut down tomorrow. And all the reviews were like that. And it was hilarious.
What kind of restaurant is it?
I don't know. It's a fucking restaurant that he fucking he bought and fucking made in Houston because that was his interview. I gave everything to the city. No, you didn't. You fucking got knocked out in the playoffs on fucking multiple occasions, holding huge leads. You're a bum. And now you're going title chasing with a guy, Kyrie Irving, who nobody could even find until a day ago. He just disappeared off the face of the earth for fucking like 2 weeks. The Nets didn't even know. They're asking Steve Nash fucking like, oh, hey, where's your player? And he's like, well, I don't know right now. We'll call back when we find out where he is.
Do you think he'll be better or worse than
$30
Batman
million
v Superman?
for the season. You have no idea where he fucking is. This is the same guy's burning sage at Boston, like fucking Garden, like fucking when they went and played the Celtics, because he's trying to get the demons out. This is the same guy also who said a year and a half before, when interviewed while playing with the Celtics, I want my name in these rafters. Yeah, so pitiful.
The thing about the sage is true.
It's what do you mean? It's true.
I don't.
It was on ESPN.
It
was on ESPN. They recorded him pre-game burning sage and walking around
That's
the
kind
court.
of funny.
Okay, and then this bum Oh, dude, this bum. And then he calls out LeBron James, talking about how, like, man, he's so excited to play with Kevin Durant because he's never been with somebody who was clutch before, which was hilarious because, like, I remember when Kyrie Irving was on the Cavaliers without LeBron James for 3 years, and I remember them winning the most games that they ever won in his 3 years without LeBron was, I believe it was 20 out of 82. So, yeah, clutch my dick. You never even made the postseason without LeBron. And, yeah, you hit a game-winning shot against the Warriors, but you wouldn't have been there if LeBron James hadn't brought your ass the entire way. And you went to Boston, didn't do shit, complained about it, complained about this, complained about that. Now you're in Brooklyn, you're not even playing. And then they just traded the farm to get James Harden. And there's only one ball in basketball, if I remember. And so I'd love to know how the fuck all this is going to work out. Is the only person on the team that has any kind of fucking like integrity. Yeah, he might get like soft when like reporters talk to him, but that guy loves basketball, gives everything he's got when he's on the court. James Harden literally needs the ball in his hands at all times, or he whines and cries. And Kyrie Irving is literally almost the same way. If they don't win a game, it's because he didn't get the ball at the end, which is heinous. And again, they gave away so much. And if the Nets don't go to the Eastern Conference Finals this year, they are all, including Kevin Durant, going to look like such pieces of shit. Like, because, dude, like, you guys, and everybody started comparing, oh, man, they're going to be just like Bosh, LeBron, and Wade. Nope, because all three of those guys sacrificed something about their game to fucking make a great team. None of these guys other than KD are going to sacrifice shit. They just want monies. And again, I think their record right now is like either 500 or maybe a game above. It might not even be that. It might be a game below. Bunch of bums, but whatever. I just wanted to bring that up real quick because the NBA, I love watching the NBA because it's always like this. The drama is hysterical. Like, we haven't even started, and Boogie Cousins, I thought he was going to fight James Harden because right after he fucking said all that shit, Boogie Cousins was like, yo, he quit on this team. The guy's a fucking bum. And
I would like to see that.
Dude, you wouldn't because Boogie Cousins would just murder.
James Harden's hell. That'd be pretty sick to see.
And it sucks because James Harden's a really good basketball player. And so is Kyrie Irving. They're just fucking selfish bums. But yeah, my little fucking thing on the NBA. My boy, the greatest fucking like ever, Waza, Wayne Rooney's retired from professional football. Now the permanent head coach at Derby County in the championship. Dude, good on him. Dude, a couple of years from now, people will appreciate how amazing that dude is. That guy could have been put on any single of the greatest teams at any time in his playing career when he was at his best, and he would have made them way better. He's a stud, worked his dick off. Good for you, Wayne. Enjoy coaching. I hope you keep them up. And other than that, like the sports segment really is that was just it. Playoff games tomorrow for the NFL. Woo. And then who the fuck knows what people in baseball are doing because they're just trying not to be seen. Same with golf. Like I love golf, but they just try not to be like watched.
Yeah, I don't even know when any golf is like.
No, because they don't fucking. They literally like they show that a round will happen that everybody wants to see, and then they will play it on television 7 p.m. the night after that round ended with no, like, they don't want anybody to watch it for some reason. I don't get it. And that's the PGA. Like, they're doing that. Like, it's not TV. That's what they've chosen. So, whatever. But I know you want to talk about this because HBO Max is coming out with a bunch of their shenanigans. Yeah. They just released, go ahead and just shoot us off, Joe.
Wait, did they release more stuff?
Well, no, they just like released some like fucking like cool little fucking like video that showed a bunch of new things that are gonna come out in the next fucking like 4 to 5 months.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Dude, Kong versus like Godzilla, fucking like.
I'm not that crazy about that. Like,
well, whatever, the new Space Jam movie and a bunch of like things that like everybody's been waiting for on HBO Max. Mm-hmm. Well, I thought, never mind. Well,
I mean, I know that like I'm excited for Suicide Squad too.
Oh yeah, that was on there too. It's all brief little clips during this one little fucking like one.
I think I saw something recently where they finally like showed like not a clip but like a title shot for the new Game of Thrones prequel. What's it called? House of Dragons.
Targaryen. House of Targaryen.
Is it House of Targaryen? I thought it was House of Dragons.
Maybe it's that.
I think it's that.
Oh man.
So I'm stoked for that, but that's not until 2022. But yeah, no, that'll be cool.
You never saw like Kong Skull Island?
Which ones have I seen?
Kong Skull Island is the one with Samuel L. Jackson, John Goodman, fucking the guy who plays Loki, Brie Larson.
I did see it. I turned it off. I wasn't crazy about it.
I thought that was a really good movie. And you didn't see Godzilla?
I saw Godzilla. I liked Godzilla with Aaron. It was what? The one with Bryan Cranston, right?
Oh no, that's that one. No, the new one they did, King of the Monsters. They have Mothra, King.
Okay, that's the one I haven't. That's the newest one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen that one.
Well, you said you're not thrilled about it.
I saw the first two. I saw because
there wasn't a second.
The first Godzilla. Yeah, there was Godzilla.
And then the one that just came out was like literally a year and a half ago. That's it. So stop saying there's 3. No, there was like a million back in the 80s.
Well, then I've only seen the first one and part of the second one, and I wasn't crazy about the second one. So
you just said, okay, never mind.
I got them mixed up.
No, you didn't. Like you said you hadn't seen any of the second one.
No, I'm confused.
I think Kong versus Godzilla looks really good. Even if it was barely a half a clip they showed. But I think it looks good. But whatever. Yeah, good on you, Joe.
Thank you.
Have you watched any of that fucking? We talked about this last time. That fucking Lovecraft Country. You haven't watched it?
I haven't checked that out yet.
Just check it out. Just do it. Don't fuck around.
I know.
Just don't play.
I was gonna watch it, and then I was like, I had Chernobyl on my list because
I know. We talked about that.
So once I finish Chernobyl, I'll do Lovecraft Country.
Okay.
Even though now you got a bunch of whole new stuff coming out. Like, did you get a chance to catch up on WandaVision yet?
I didn't even know it came out.
Oh yeah, it came out Friday.
No.
I haven't seen it yet.
I've been at work. Like,
oh yeah, I forgot. But I haven't seen it yet either, so I'm excited to watch that.
Nice.
Servant on Apple TV season 2 just started on Friday.
What's that?
I talked about it last time. It's I'll spare you. No, it's actually like I definitely recommend that show.
I bet it is, but I don't want to hear the whole thing again.
Yeah, no, because nobody wants to hear me say.
Did you see that thing with the Jason Momoa on Apple TV at all?
See?
I guess. That's
No,
why I said the title.
Well, I was just making sure that's the one you're talking about.
Dude, it's the only one.
But no, I haven't seen I haven't seen it. Apple TV is pretty whack as far as I'm concerned. They have
you could watch Ted Lasso.
Well, you did tell me about that, yeah.
Watch that shit. I don't care if you don't like soccer or not. Watch that shit. It's hysterical.
Yeah, it's got Jason Sudeikis and he's fucking
yeah, name dropping. Joe knows everybody. Yes, Jason Sudeikis is in it. He's hysterical. There's a guy that runs. He doesn't run, but he's a main part of a fan channel from Manchester United that I like watch. He's in it. He's a fan, like in this bar. He's a reoccurring like fan. He's fucking hysterical in it. KG, shout out. Fucking, I'm sure.
Kevin Garnett?
You're gonna see this. No.
No.
A man from England who runs a Manchester United fan channel. Again, doesn't run. Sorry, Mark. He doesn't run it, but he's on it all the time. And no, it's not Kevin fucking Garnett.
Well, when you say KG, I just instantly I'm like, oh yeah.
I know. That's good. Like, but
my bad.
No, Kevin Garnett doesn't cross the pond and banging out channels from Manchester.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
But I did watch some good movies this week.
Who's the last team Kevin Garnett played for?
I'm assuming the Nets.
Two almost Shea, because I feel like that is 100% true, but I also feel like he went.
Did he retire as a
he didn't go back to the Wolves because he hates the owner. He loves the Timberwolves, but he hates the owner, so I don't think he did that. So then Nets would be correct, yeah.
Okay.
No, I was just surprised you even knew that.
He's
trying to buy that fucking team. He's trying to buy the Wolves.
That'd be pretty cool.
Because the owner's a fucking big piece of shit racist asshole.
Oh, shit.
He wants him out. That's why he left.
Seems to be like a reoccurring theme with
he was going to stay.
Team owners.
Any team owner.
Yeah.
He stayed. He fucking like stayed with the Wolves for like years when he like shouldn't have, because he wanted that team, because he fucking loved that fucking team in that city.
See, that's what that was like. I can get behind basketball when you had like people who would stick around a city for like years and like.
Because they fucking did it. He came out of high school, fucking got drafted by them. They took him in, fucking made him on their own, and like owners just sucked dick because don't want to fucking bring either town, fucking appreciate the guys they got. That's it.
Wow.
That's it. Yeah, the parity in the NBA is insane.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan. Anyway, so I did watch some good movies this week though. Last night I watched Promising Young Woman.
Go ahead.
Dude, that was a very good movie. I don't know how to describe it. It's basically just like a girl who had something traumatic happen in her past and goes out and tricks men into bringing her home under the context thinking that she's like too drunk to like even stand. And pretty much she's almost like, what's his call is from How to Catch a Predator. Once they like going for the kill to like, she's like, haha, I got you. I'm not drunk at all. You fucking sicko.
So what did she do?
I don't want to spoil it.
Okay.
But it's like super funny. Bo Burnham's in it. And I didn't know Bo Burnham was like actually like pretty talented actor. He's like pretty funny.
Okay. So get on to the next thing you've seen.
So that was good. And Synchronic, I know I mentioned that too, like last week. That ended up like, I think that's probably going to be like, as of right now, my favorite movie of the year. Anthony Mackie plays like this EMT and comes across like all these like.
You've told us.
Yeah. But definitely check it out.
I will. I love Anthony Mackie. I don't want to hear that shit.
And it's like all like sci-fi time travel-y.
You're doing it right now. What else?
Those are the only two I watched.
So you watched a bunch of movies. There's a couple movies. 2.
I said I watched some movies this week. I didn't say how many.
A bunch. That's what you said.
It's a good bunch, right?
It's a couple. Two's a couple.
No. Well,
Three's a few.
Tomato.
Nope, way different. Okay. I don't know if I watched anything new or anything like that. I think I don't know. I probably just did my ESPN thing that I normally do. There's a couple of things I was trying to watch. The fuck? What did me and Alex like end up talking about watching? I've been literally I'm like getting mad because I can't remember. The fuck? I don't know. It's hard because she wants comedies. She'll watch something a little bit intense. Like she watched fucking John Krasinski and his wife.
Emily Blunt.
Yeah, the movie, bro.
Quiet Place.
Yeah, we watched that together, and she liked it a lot. But as soon as it finished, she was like, "Why the fuck would you make me watch that? That was fucking horribly fucking sad. Nothing happy happens." And I was like, "Oh fuck." Did you like it? I watched all of it. That's fucking so stupid and so.
Then stick around for the second one coming out, and maybe it'll have a happy ending.
No, I don't think I'll get her to watch it.
No.
After that, no, dude, she watched Jim from The Office fucking get mauled.
Yeah, that was I will say that was pretty sad, but.
Yeah, I mean, it's movies though, but that's Alex.
I did think it was sick that.
She wants good endings.
John,
I made her watch funny people. I pretended like it was just gonna be funny.
No, it's not, dude. I watched it when I was little.
It's a horrible. You didn't watch when you were little.
When I was like,
it came out in 2010.
So I was 16, 17. It's little, right?
I was 20. Yeah, I guess that's almost accurate. Yeah.
But
I've been 20.
Yeah, no, it was not what I thought it was gonna be. I was like, oh yeah,
it's horrible.
Adam Sandler and fucking
horribly depressing. That almost made Click look positive.
Yeah.
Almost. Click's
fucking. I went to go see that.
Click is just as sad.
I don't think you can find a sadder movie than Click.
Yeah, dude. Adam Sandler's the man, but what? Just forewarning: if you haven't seen Click or Funny People, it is no Billy Madison.
Especially Click. Don't watch it with your dad. I watched it with my dad.
It's a weird thing to say. What happened?
What do you mean? Oh, because that one scene where the last time he goes back and talks to his dad, and he just sits there and he's just like, "What do you say? I love you, son. I love you, son." And he just keeps you playing it.
Did you have a relationship like that with your father?
No, but it just made me sad. I was like,
he's right there though. You didn't have to worry about it lying. You knew you had him.
Just shut up, Eugene. All right, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I was watching this sad movie about a guy and his dad, and then my dad was right there, and I was like, "Fuck."
That's a bummer.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't had any moments like that.
Oh, well. But yeah, sad movies. Adam Sandler's the man, though. I would like to see him do some more serious movies. He was really good in Uncut Gems. So
again, don't say anything. Still haven't.
You haven't seen it?
It's hard. She only wants to watch funny movies.
It's not even fun. That was not much.
I know. She only wants to watch funny movies.
And
she only wants to watch funny movies.
Yeah.
That movie is not funny. Do you understand my dilemma?
I got you. Promising Young Woman's funny.
Doesn't sound funny. It sounds like a girl that's literally trying to bait people into raping her, and then she says, "Gotcha." Doesn't
more to it than that. She doesn't just pop out "ha ha."
No, that's what you said though. That's literally what
that was
did.
A brief synopsis, but
your synopsis was this girl literally pretends like she's shit-faced drunk to get people to bring her home, and then they bring her home, and she's like, "No."
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sober. I'ma hurt you.
Yeah. But it's like
she's not gonna. Yeah, Alex is not gonna laugh about almost getting raped.
I don't know. It's I don't know.
This is a woman.
Yeah,
who is in her fucking late 20s, and she's gonna just hoot and holler at some girl putting her life on the line for a fucking fuck you.
No, it's funnier than that. I liked it.
Yeah, when I think of funny, I think of somebody almost getting raped.
I mean, I can't describe it. It's just one of those movies where tonally you think it'd be inconsistent, but they're able to pull it off. It ends up being way funnier than you think it's gonna be.
Yeah, again, I'm not saying I wouldn't like it. I'm saying that I promise that there is no way if I describe it like you that she'll watch it with me.
Yeah.
It won't happen.
Maybe just tell her it's a movie about where there's some lady just
Go ahead, yeah. Try to spin this some other way where I can get her to watch
it. She goes home with guys and is just gotcha.
No, that's not gonna be any better. She's definitely gonna be what does that mean? Why are you watching movies about girls going home with a bunch of guys?
Yeah. All right, you know, she just won't watch it. All right, I'll give up on that.
It's fine. I'm not going to lie. I'll be fine with her missing that one.
I can't even, I feel like there's not a lot of funny movies that come out now. Few of good comedies are
What do you mean? I don't know, in the last couple of years, I mean, I guess it's not the last couple, but Horrible Bosses 1 and 2 is in the last
those are
5
good.
years now.
21 Jump Street, but like, I feel like when I was younger, like around like when Dodgeball came out, like all those like the Will Ferrell movies and like all that shit, like those were like every like week you had a good comedy coming out.
Every week.
And I don't want to say I use good loosely, but like good for like what it was.
Yeah,
Wedding Crashers, like
during that time, all those movies happened at that time for a reason.
Yeah, and now like.
Because now we've been going through in the last 10 years a superhero / like crazy thriller thing.
Yeah, which those aren't comedies, even though some of them.
I didn't say they were. I'm saying it's
no, but I'm saying like it would just be nice to get back to some like just straight up comedies. It's been a while since I've seen like some good comedies.
Talk to a studio head and get in their ear.
I'm trying, man.
I bet you are.
I tweet them every day. Make more comedies.
I hope not.
I know.
So yeah, no. Other than that, the fuck. What else is going on? Well, I don't know. We all get to look forward to maybe Trump making a huge deal of like leaving or not. I'm excited to see how
it just keeps getting
how not smooth or funny that goes.
Yeah, it's kind of at this point like you don't want like bad shit to happen. Like, how much further can this go? Like, what else could we see? Like,
I don't know. History tells you that things can pretty much go as far as you didn't think.
I know, which is, I mean, not that it's funny, but like, you just always think like, oh yeah, that'll never happen to us. Like the U.S. is a pretty safe and secure and we'll just keep going like this forever. But no.
That's what every great civilization says.
I know. But yeah, so we'll
deemed to repeat it if you don't learn it.
That's right.
It's something you get told by some asshole you don't like in 6th grade.
And 7th.
Okay. In 7th. Probably another year too, but yeah, no, other than that, fucking hang. What was I don't know. What was I talking about the other day? I gotta shave because my son's an asshole.
Yeah, kids with beards are
with beards.
They're
Go
awful.
ahead.
Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Not actual kids that have beards because that'd be crazy.
Nope, it's not a kid. You're trying to win a Little League World Series.
But when you have facial hair and a kid, it is a nightmare.
Oh, shut the fuck up. She ain't anything to grab onto.
Because they're shorter, it hurts even more.
I don't know what that means.
It's hair. It hurts either way.
Okay. So yeah, no, it's bad. And just smiles when I say no, which is worse because then I get angry. I'm like, fuck, man, like you're a baby. You can't do anything about it. Just got to keep saying no and hope. Just ludicrous because like
yeah. And then you pull their hands away and they get mad at you.
Yeah, pulling the hand away I can't because he's got it latched on. He's got Jesus Christ, he's got grip like the White Knuckler in that funny movie. Oh no, it's the League. White Knuckler. Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
I was wondering if I was like
straight up. It's hard. No, he doesn't let go. And like when I say no, he just like he pretends to let go, and then as soon as his hands on, he just fucking yanks. And it's like, dude, I'm not gonna be that parent. Can't be tossing around a 2-year-old. So you just gotta sit there and be like, no, and then like walk away, and then you're like, dude, like fucking. Just what kind of fucking heinous shit is that? Like,
wait till he has facial hair one day, and then just be like, nope. Yeah, remember like.
By the time that happens, like I'll be in my 50s and I'll probably beat the shit out of me. Yeah, hey, what's up, baby? I can fucking get hit.
Just stay in shape. Just like train for that day, and like.
I hope I'm not. If my priorities are worried about that, that kid is.
That's the one thing that keeps you going.
He's not going to go to college. Like if that's what I'm waiting for, like he's not going to be set up.
I'm not saying like don't give up on him and like make that your sole focus.
But if I'm remembering this one bit of information in my brain, I feel like I am letting a lot of other things like to the side.
Yeah, probably.
Can't wait to get your ass back, baby.
Been waiting 16 years to the day.
Stupid. Yeah, no, I don't need that. But yeah, no, other than that, like nothing really going on. I just I just can't wait until our fucking best friend Jay gets back here next week so we can do this with some kind of semblance of I don't know knowledge or I don't know help in the sense that dude, like this fucking guy over here like just keeps repeating like stories like, and I need like somebody else to be like, man, hey, shut the fuck up. Like I know he's telling you in your ear, but like you're not listening. He's not here. You're just like, yeah, no, I want to talk about this movie. I want to talk about this thing. Alex is gonna love it, man. This girl's trying to get raped, and then she goes, "Gotcha." Like that's fun.
You're not. I didn't sell it right.
No, you didn't. It's not that it's not funny. It's not a comedy per se, but like she gets one up on him. Like,
yeah,
that's not like, nobody thinks that's funny. That's like, yo, good for her. I'm not like, man.
It's satisfying.
You want a knee slap? This girl gets so close to being violated.
But there are some moments where I want to say, actually, it's not a knee slap or not.
Exactly. Nothing about that.
It's funny.
God. You see that Keanu Reeves movie where he's like nice and lets those two girls in and then they tell him that he's like a fucking adulterer and they try to kill him?
No.
Exactly. That's what it just sounds like to me, except reversed.
I think it's on Netflix, right?
I thought it was on like HBO or something. Knock.
Yeah, because I think I saw like a trailer for it.
I saw the trailer and I was like, dude, like fucking Keanu Reeves again, still being the good guy and getting fucking ruined for it.
Yeah,
like,
still being the terrible actor and fucking getting work.
Oh, don't do that.
He's a terrible fucking actor. I like Keanu Reeves as a person. I've never met him, but like from what I've heard, he sounds like a pretty solid dude. As an actor, fucking terrible.
Bro, it's Neo you're talking about.
Exactly.
Bro,
fucking
Neo.
I don't give a shit if it's fucking Morpheus, dude. Fucking everybody else in that movie did so good. And you got fucking Johnny Tsunami over here fucking like, whoa, I know Kung Fu. Like, dude, it was so bad.
Get on record that this asshole is literally trying to shit on the one.
I'm shitting on his acting. I almost said Johnny Depp. I like Keanu Reeves. I'm not a fan of his acting.
So you don't like the Matrix movies?
I like the first one and I've never even bothered with the other ones.
Really?
Yeah.
Jacob, how's this up, friend?
He's good in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, though. Because I feel like he's not even acting in that one. He's just playing like a young Keanu.
He plays a really good part in a Shakespeare adaptation by Kenneth Branagh with Denzel Washington and a bunch of other big actors. He's really good in that, too. Dude, I have a hard time believing you have not seen any but one of them. You've seen The Matrix, and that's it.
Yeah.
That is.
I was like, that's enough.
It's not. They're all great.
And I heard they suck.
By who?
People.
Go ahead.
I can't tell you, like, I heard they weren't that good, so I was just like, I'm not even going to bother. And I just wasn't even crazy about the first Matrix. Like, it was good. It was entertaining.
Okay. That's good.
I watched it once, and I was like, all right.
That's good.
Yeah. Maybe I'd appreciate it more if I watched it in, like, 1999, but I also didn't know that recently, like, the Wachowski brothers are, like, now the Wachowski sisters.
Okay.
Did you know that?
Nope.
Yeah, they're both.
Yep.
All right. I also didn't know, you know what I found out recently? Or like this week? Did you know Owen Wilson and Luke Wilson are brothers? I didn't fucking know that. I just found that out, dude. I was kind of like surprised.
This is the same asshole that like talks about cinematography and like sound and lighting in films, and he doesn't. Okay, dude, come on. Really?
I had no idea.
None.
Yeah, none at all.
Not even a glimpse.
Like, no.
Jesus.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Okay. Didn't watch any of the other Matrixes, but just found out. Don't take this person's opinion for anything other than with a fucking hard grain of salt.
I got good taste in movies.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sure you loved like Deliverance.
No.
I've
never been so uncomfortable.
Yeah, dude, you gotta think about it. You were like, dude, the acting's great, but
like, yeah,
the rape is bad.
I would just rather just not watch that movie.
Oh, yeah, I know, man.
There's like plenty of other movies like Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, like with that rape scene. I'd rather watch that. Not the rape scene in particular, but like.
You heard it here first, folks.
I don't want to talk about rape anymore, man.
You heard it here first, folks. There's rape scenes that you'd rather see.
I spit on my grave. Is that the remake, Jacob, or a remake, or the one what's her face, Chloe? Did you watch the newer one or the older one, basically? Oh, I've heard that's a pretty grotesque film, though.
He's not talking to himself. He's talking to our production guy who's zooming us while we do this.
They can hear him. You can't. You don't have headphones on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's fun.
You want to?
No.
Oh, you want to hear?
I just didn't know that. I can hear him already.
How?
Because it's fucking loud.
Oh. I wonder what it's doing to my ears.
Nothing, because there's nothing in between them. It's just filling your head with noise.
That's fucked up.
Fucking dude. Like, there's like, oh my God. Like, some rapes are good, some aren't.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, well, out of context, it sounds exactly like that. Girl in the Dragon Tattoo. It's a pretty grotesque rape scene, but I didn't mind that.
Fuck, that's not what I meant today.
Yeah, I fucking that doesn't matter. It's how people hear it.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. There's I'm like fucking waiting on this Snyder cut of fucking the Justice League so bad because I know I want to see it. It looks fucking so. The things that they're putting into this fucking movie that should have been in the first one makes me so mad. Like they have a real story. Like fucking, we're gonna see the black fucking like the black suit Superman. We're gonna see, dude. We're gonna see so many ill villains, and it's changed. Like the whole fucking movie is different, and I'm so pumped about it.
Yeah, no, Zack Snyder's a fucking terrible director. I don't have any hope for that movie. It'll probably be better than the other one, but that's not saying a lot. Zack Snyder's terrible, dude.
Okay.
I think it'll be better than Batman v Superman, but
There's parts of that movie that I really liked that too.
I didn't mind that movie. It's just like for what it should have been and could have been. I mean, it's a movie with Batman and Superman in it, and it was mildly entertaining. Should have been fucking great.
Dude, the career you're gonna have in critiquing movies is gonna be amazing.
I know.
You just named the people in it, and you said it should have been good because they
yeah, because it had what more do I need to say? It has Batman and Superman in it.
I know, but I
like that should be that pretty much should be the selling point. You shouldn't have to do much more than that except make a good movie.
Yeah, I know, but then you said you liked some parts of it.
I did like some parts of it, but like overall,
so specify the things you're going to change. That's what I'm getting at.
I would specify the things I'll change from Justice League.
No, specify the things you're talking about. Batman vs Superman should have been the greatest thing ever, but I liked some of it. But what's but?
Oh, I don't know the part where he's like, "Oh shit, you have a mom named Martha too."
He didn't talk like that.
Well, obviously, I know that's not the line. God damn it! But that's basically the context of it. Like, I'm not going to hurt you because like. Your mom's name is Martha too, so that's all right.
No, cool. After a huge fight scene that you're not fucking integrating, that happens. Yes. Oh my God.
But basically, you get the gist of what I'm saying. Like it was absurd. It was like pretty much like I get like there's more to it. Like he kind of had that realization, like oh my God, he's fucking
tone deaf.
Yeah,
you're tone deaf.
Fucking, it was just I don't know.
Yeah,
stupid.
Hates it.
I don't like Zack Snyder. Man of Steel sucked. Sucker Punch sucks.
Sad thing is, I liked. See,
300 sucks.
I have a weird thing. Chill with that.
Watchmen sucks, except for like the first.
Are you kidding me?
2 minutes.
No. First of all, go fuck yourself. Because Watchmen is a fucking phenomenal movie. They did a great job with a huge graphic novel. That movie's great. You can go fuck your mother with that. Sorry. I love you.
She watches this stuff.
I know. I love you. I meant like like if he had a different mom that I didn't love. I love you so much. No shit. You wouldn't.
I mean, I would never say that about your mom.
Oh,
but anyway, go ahead. Let me hear.
No,
this.
It's a great movie. Watchmen phenomenal. Okay, and Sucker Punch has like a deep thing in my heart because the insane asylum they shoot that at is in the place where I grew up in Brattleboro, Vermont, where I was born.
See, that's cool.
Yeah, no. So I like the idea. The movie has a great idea, and I understand what you're saying about like why you don't like it. It's a little bit much. But Watchmen, that one, like you saying you didn't like that one, really kind of bums me out because that movie's a really good. That movie's great.
Did you see the TV show?
Yeah, I love the TV show as well.
Fucking
because, but it's a completely different time, completely different thing. It's not way better. It's different because it's a different story.
I didn't like it.
What didn't you like about Watchmen?
I don't know. I just
first of all, the sound that they did, the fucking like what do you call it? The score. They did that movie is awesome. It's almost every great song by anybody in those generations.
Like technically speaking, like like I love the way it looks and it sounds. I just wasn't a fan of like how it like came together, like the story.
The story,
yeah. And I've read the graphic novel.
Most famous
I've read the
graphic novel in all of graphic novels.
Yes,
and
I've read the graphic novel.
Story.
And I just wasn't crazy about like I was bored. Like it was kind of boring.
It didn't have enough rape in it.
That's probably what it was.
And there is rape in it.
There is rape in it.
I'm surprised you didn't like it because there's a rape.
You know, it just wasn't the kind of rape.
There's a couple.
Yeah.
She's raped twice.
But I mean, like I said, I think maybe it was because I was like so hyped for that movie. And then especially after you see like the beginning, it's just fucking wasn't as good as I wanted to be. Wanted it. So, and the TV show was really good. So, I mean, you can do a good Watchmen like series.
They're completely different.
I know.
Is it completely different?
I know.
It's literally like fucking years after.
But like, I guess I just like the way they did it with the series compared to like what he did with the movie.
Okay. I think you have bias.
Maybe.
And I don't, and I agree with you on a bunch of stuff about him. I think he's like shit the bed on a bunch of shit. Yeah. Guaranteed. But
so that's why I just get like annoyed when everyone's just like the fucking Snyder cut.
It's the same with fucking dude. Because if you haven't seen any of the fucking little tidbits they put out, it does look like he fucking fixed a fucking movie that should have been good, and he's made it into a great movie. That's what it looks like.
I mean, I'm definitely like, I want it to be good. Like remember when I came over and I watched Justice League at your house, and I kind of like when it finished, I was like, oh, that's it?
We both got, because it wasn't a movie that was made correctly.
Yeah.
It was also made by a different director.
Oh, I know. It's made by fucking, what's his face?
Josh Whedon.
Yeah.
And which sucks because I love Josh Whedon.
Yeah, he's actually like a good director.
He's a good director. He did an amazing job with Firefly, and
Avengers.
It's funny. It's funny when you go back though and like look at like Firefly, because I'm like, man, like he lets like a lot of people call a lot of people whores. Oh, it makes sense now.
I kind of fucked up with Firefly.
Thanks, Josh Whedon.
I watched Serenity first.
No, it's a lot of people did that because it was out when you were a kid. Like the only reason I watched Firefly is because my father loved that show, and he always used to bring it up when I would see him. And so I watched it, and then I happened to see Serenity. But you don't. It's not, I don't even think it's a cock up. Like you can go back and like, because they do different things. Serenity talks so much about River's past, whereas in the entire show they just give blips of it. Mm-hmm. It was a good show. Whatever. Other than that, what else you got today before we finish up here?
I found out my daughter doesn't grasp the concept of sharing quite yet.
She's a baby.
No, it's like quite the opposite. Like this morning, I asked her for my phone, and she told me no share. Mine, get out. And I was kind of like, wait, what? That's no. So
that's confidence.
Yeah.
There.
No, and it was kind of terrifying. I was like, hey, Vivi, can I have my phone? Share. Mine. Get out. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
That's a win.
Yeah. So got to start trying to work on that.
There you go.
Yeah, parenting.
Yeah, Fred doesn't mind sharing things. He doesn't like sharing food. Food you can't. If you
that's
any food he likes to eat, if you're eating in front of him, he freaks the fuck out.
Oh yeah.
Snatches that right out your hands. And he doesn't eat it. He's vindictive. He takes it from you and then he throws it on the ground.
That's fucked up.
And then at the dogs for eating it. And then he goes and chases them around and tries to pull their ears. No, it's a whole thing.
He's just like everybody in the house is gonna starve.
It's a triangle of just shit. Fucking takes it right out your hands, throws it on the ground. Dog comes over and eats it, and he fucking bugs and just runs after them and just tries to beat him. Like beat them. Like not just to eat, he just beats him. Bam.
It's just like, I mean, I know they don't know, but like Freddie's mannerisms are like just hilarious. Like the way he does stuff. It's like, so I'm just picturing that in my head right now.
Yeah.
It's like his little faces. He probably has his eyes closed while he's doing
when
it.
When he watches sports now, it's awesome. He just gets right in front of the television. Any sport, like any sport is on. It's right in front of the television. Just,
yep, he was doing that at the football team.
I'm like, dude, it's my boy right there. He just gets so excited. Hockey, soccer, football, baseball.
Nice.
It's just a field or a rink. He's just like, oh, dude, I'm just gonna get jazzed up about this and angry. But that's no, I don't know. I think this is a good point to end talking about our kids.
Yeah,
doesn't that sound nice?
It does sound nice.
Doesn't sound nice. We do want you to subscribe though. So you have to kind of go to the YouTube, go to our Instagram, Dicks in Your Life, and the link in there. The link tree goes to all of it. Subscribe on YouTube, please. And
definitely comment.
I don't just like get involved.
Yeah.
Get involved. Talk about how like, man, people shouldn't like rape so much. Like,
or not. Or like, I don't know, like
help him help the world.
Yeah, let me take my foot out of my mouth. But comment if there's anything you guys want us to talk about. Let us know. Give us some suggestions.
We're on Spotify as well. But again, the link tree will tell you that. So Dicks in Your Life on Instagram. Check it out, follow, and subscribe on YouTube, and go check it out on Spotify or do whatever you got to do. But you guys have a great week, and we will see you again next. Well, again, it'll come out whenever it comes out, but we'll talk to you again on Saturday, just for your benefit, so you know. All right?
Have a good week.
Enjoy your evening. Maybe.
Hey guys and girls, if you took the time to check us out today, make sure to check out all future episodes by following us on Instagram, where you can also find our link tree in our bio, where you'll be directed to our Spotify and YouTube page.
Oh man, I love how amazing you just did that. That was incredible. You'll be directed right to our page. And again, this is Dicks in Your Life. Thanks for watching. You heard all of the shenanigans he was just talking about. We're on Spotify, YouTube. You can subscribe on our page. It's Dicks in Your Life. You shouldn't have to search that long. There's not too many. And it's Dicks with an X.
Also, don't misspell it on Google.
You can listen to him interrupt me with dumb anecdotes for the rest of the time. Have a good one, guys.
Peace out.
Shut the fuck up.